All Time Low is an American pop-punk band from Towson, Maryland, a suburb of Baltimore, formed in 2003. Since their formation the band has consisted of vocalist and rhythm guitarist Alex Gaskarth, lead guitarist and backing vocalist Jack Barakat, bassist and backing vocalist Zack Merrick and drummer Rian Dawson. The band's name is taken from lyrics in the song Head On Collision by New Found Glory. The band consistently tours all year long, headlining numerous tours, and has appeared at music festivals including Warped Tour, Reading and Leeds and Soundwave. Beginning as a high school band, the band has released their debut EP The 3 Words to Remember in Dealing with the End in 2004 through local label Emerald Moon. Since then the band has released 5 studio albums, The Party Scene, So Wrong, It's Right, Nothing Personal, Dirty Work and Don't Panic. All Time Low released their first live album, Straight to DVD, in 2010. In the meanwhile of recording a 4th album, the group contributed the song Painting Flowers to the Almost Alice soundtrack. History, 2003 Euro 06, Formation and The Party Scene, formed while still in high school in 2003, All Time Low started covering songs by pop-punk bands such as Blink-182. They later had their first record deal, became signed to Emerald Moon Records in 2004 and released their first EP, titled The 3 Words to Remember in Dealing with the End later that same year. The band later released their debut studio album, The Party Scene, in July 2005. Before graduating from high school in 2006, All Time Low scored another record deal, this time, with Hopeless Records. The band said in an interview that they were starting to get serious about music while in their senior year of high school, before releasing the Put Up or Shut Up EP in July 2006. The EP entered the independent albums chart at No. 20 and the top heat seekers at No. 12. All Time Low later began a busy tour for the EP in late 2006. After the tour, the band began writing material for their second studio album. 2007 Euro 08, So Wrong, It's Right. In the summer of 2007, All Time Low played the band's Warped Tour on the Smart Punk stage. They made their live debut in the UK in late 2007 supporting Plain White T's. All Time Low released their second studio album So Wrong, It's Right in September 2007, peaked at No. 62 on the Billboard 200 and No. 6 on the independent albums chart. The second single from the album, Dear Maria, Count Me In, which was written about a stripper, became the band's first single to reach the charts and peaked at No. 86 on the Pop 100. In 2011, the single was certified gold for 500,000 shipments, despite never receiving radio play. In early 2008 the band completed their first headlining tour, the Menors and Open Source Tour with opening acts Every Avenue, Mayday Parade, and Just Surrender. Following the release of So Wrong, It's Right, All Time Low quickly gained popularity, eventually making their TRL debut on February 12, 2008. They have also featured on MTV's Discover and Download and Music Choices Fresh Crops, and have been added to both MTV's Big Ten and MTV Hits playlists. On March 7, 2008, the band made their live television debut on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and then performed live at the MTV Woody Awards. From March 2008 to May 2008, they co-headlined the AP Tour 2008 with the Rocket Summer. Supported by acts such as The Matches, Sonny Moore, and Forever the Sickest Kids. In May 2008 they played at the Give It a Name festival. Also in May 2008, they co-headlined a UK tour with Cobra Starship. In July 2008, the band headlined the shortest tour ever with supporting acts Hit the Lights, Valencia, and There for Tomorrow. From mid-July to mid-August they played the 2008 Vans Warped Tour. They ended 2008 with their headlining tour, The Compromising of Integrity, Morality and Principles in Exchange for Money tour with Mayday Parade, The Main, and Every Avenue. In December 2008, All Time Low was named Band of the Year by Alternative Press magazine and featured on the cover of their January 2009 issue. 2009 Euro 10, Nothing Personal. In early 2009, All Time Low confirmed in an interview with UK magazine Rock Sound, that they had started writing new material for a third studio album and revealed they had collaborated with artists and producers to help co-write a number of songs. Although still in the writing process, All Time Low began recording for their new album in January 2009, they finished recording only a month later. The album's lead single Weightless was released in March 2009 and became the band's first song to achieve some radio play worldwide. All Time Low released their third studio album Nothing Personal in July 2009. However, prior to its official release, the entire album was made available for streaming download 1 week earlier through MTV's The Leak. Billboard magazine predicted that the album looked like it could enter the top 10 of the Billboard 200 in its debut week, saying that it may start with anywhere between €60,000 to €75,000 sales. Nothing Personal debuted at no. 4 on the Billboard chart and sold 63,000 copies, making it the band's highest charting album to date. He played Fall Out Boy's Believers Never Die to a Part Der tour in spring 2009, with Metro Station, Cobra Starship, and Hey Monday. All Time Low also announced tours in both Australia and Japan in June 2009 with Set Your Goals. The band also did a 10-day tour with We the Kings, Cartel and Days Difference. They headlined Warped Tour 2009 from July 19 through the end of the tour, and then played at Voodoo Experience 2009, which was headlined by Eminem, Kissing the Flaming Lips. All Time Low have completed a European tour that took place in fall of 2009, with support from The Audition and the Friday Night Boys. All Time Low also headlined the very first The Glamour Kills tour with We the Kings, Hey Monday, and the Friday Night Boys. It started October 15, 2009, and ran through December 6, 2009. All Time Low announced in November 2009 that they had been signed to major label Interscope Records. 1 month later, the band won the Best Pop Punk Band at the Top in Rock Awards. In May 2010, All Time Low released their first live album, entitled Straight to DVD. The CD-DVD was a recording of a show in New York. 2011, Dirty Work. All Time Low returned to Ireland and the UK in January and February 2010 as they headlined the Kerrang! Relentless Tour 2010 with The Blackout, My Passion and Young Guns. Also, he played a few mainland Europe shows right after, mostly in countries they had never been before. All Time Low returned to Australia in February and March to play at Soundwave Festival. All Time Low co-headlined the Bamboozle Roadshow 2010 between May and June, which they co-headlined with Boys Like Girls, Third Eye Blind, and LMFAO. Along with numerous other supporting bands, including Good Charlotte, Forever the Sickest Kids, Cartel, and Simple Plan. All Time Low played the Reading and Leeds Festival 2010 in the UK over the August bank holiday. All Time Low headlined the My Small Package tour in fall 2010, with supporting acts A Rocket to the Moon and City State. Halfway during the tour, Before You Exit became a supporting act. On October 24, Storm the Beaches opened on the Baltimore date of the tour. In March 15, 2010, All Time Low released the song Painting Flowers for the album Almost Alice, the soundtrack for the fantasy-adventure film Alice in Wonderland. They later began writing for their fourth studio album, which would also be their major label debut from Interscope Records. Demos for the band's album leaked onto a website in August 2010. They later confirmed in an interview which tracks would and won't end up on the album. Nearly 1 year later, All Time Low released their fourth studio album titled Dirty Work in June 2011. The album was intended to be released in March but was pushed back due to the label change into Interscope. The album is currently All Time Low's highest-selling album to date overseas, earning the album a peak position of No. 13 in Australia and Canada and No. 20 in the UK. In spring of 2011, All Time Low did the Dirty Work tour to support their new album that was not yet out, supported by Yellowcard, Hey Monday, and The Somerset. They were joined by Yellowcard and Young Guns on their UK tour shortly after. All Time Low concluded their summer 2011 tour, Gimme Some of Your Love tour with opening acts Mayday Parade, We Are the In Crowd, The Starting Line, Brighter, and The Cab. In September 2011, the band was scheduled to play at Soundwave Revolution in Australia, though the festival was cancelled and All Time Low co-headlined a mini-festival tour, Counter Revolution, in its place. The band finished their fall 2011 tour, The Rise and Fall of My Pants tour with a ready set, Here's We, and Paradise Fears. In Canada, the group toured with Simple Plan, Marianas Trench, and These Kids Wear Crowns. 2012 Euro 2013, Don't Panic, the band returned to the UK on January 12, 2012 supported by the Main and We Are the In crowd and toured until February 4. Several of these dates sold out so extra dates were added. All Time Low also played at the Warped Tour and the Reading and Leeds Festival. In May 2012, All Time Low left their label Interscope Records and released a new song The Reckless and the Brave on June 1 via their website for as free download. The band announced that they had been working on a new studio album, due for release sometime in 2012. On July 3, 2012, All Time Low revealed that they had signed back to Hopeless Records and that the new album would be released in the second half of 2012. On August 10, along with an optional purchasing package of Rock Show at the End of the World Tour, All Time Low announced a pre-order package for their new album, titled Don't Panic, which will be released October 9 through Hopeless Records. On August 24, a new song titled For Baltimore was released through Alternative Press. Another song off Don't Panic, Somewhere in Neverland, was released, peaking in the top 50 on the US iTunes charts. Jack Barakat stated via Twitter that the album is a mixture between So Wrong, It's Right, Nothing Personal and Dirty Work. After the completion of the 2012 Warped Tour, the band announced a Rock Show at the End of the World headlining concert tour with a Somerset, the Downtown Fiction and Hit the Lights. In August 2012, they headlined in Dublin, Ireland on August 20, Aberdeen, Scotland on August 22 and in Edinburgh, Scotland on August 23, 2012. They then played a series of shows around Europe including supporting Green Day in Germany. All Time Low have been announced on Soundwave's 2013 lineup for Australia. On September 27, All Time Low released outlines featuring Jason Vena from Acceptance from their new album, Don't Panic, via MTV and posted a link on their Facebook page. On October 2, a week before its release, Hopeless Records' YouTube channel posted the entire Don't Panic album as a stream, with lyrics for all the songs. During September of 2013, the band re-released their album as Don't Panic, It's Longer Now. Released nearly a year after the original, it featured 4 newly recorded songs and 4 additional acoustic remixes as well as the original material. The lead single, A Love Like War featuring Vic Fuentes of Pierce the Veil, was released on September 2. Starting on September 23, All Time Low toured with Pierce the Veil as a supporting act of A Day to Remember's House Par Tour. Members: Alex Gaskarth, Euro-led vocals, rhythm guitar, keyboards, Jack Barakat, Euro-led guitar, backing vocals, Zack Merrick, Euro bass guitar, backing vocals, Rian Dawson, Euro drums, percussion. Discography. Studio albums, The Party Scene, So Wrong, It's Right, Nothing Personal, Dirty Work, Don't Panic. References. External links, official website.